just got my truck back from Toyota. They had it for 2 months, attempting to fix the poor paint quality from the factory. Let's look at the passenger door. They repainted the whole thing. So from a distance, I don't know if you can tell, but the passenger door is much lighter. The color does not match. If you look at the fender and look at the repainted door is much lighter in comparison to the back door. Yeah, you can tell. And now let's get into all the little imperfections. I'm going to have my wife point out all the little imperfections. So yes, let's see if we can focus in on there. So that black speck is under the paint. Again, this is a brand new paint job under Toyota's warranty. It was Toyota Northwest here in Edmonton who did this. And yeah, that black speck of dirt is under the paint. Alright, let's move on to another imperfection and showing the terrible job. This one's a little bit more tricky, but there's a bunch of pin marks all over where they've left dust and then painted right over. Alright, moving on. Show the hair. There's a hair that was left on the surface and then painted over. I believe it was... Here we go. Let's focus in. Kind of hard to see, but yes, there's a hair there, and then painted over. And then I believe there's one up here too. There's another one. And I will try to show all the surface scratches. And they're not even going one direction. They're just all over. Let's see if we can... There we go. A little bit of sun on there. Hard to see on camera. But believe me, folks, there's surface scratches all over this brand new painted door. My truck is now worse off than it was before it went into Toyota for a warranty. Let's move up to the roof, where they repainted a patch there too. Let's see what they did.
We'll do 2 fingers.
There's one more spot here my wife has pointed out before we move on to the roof. This one's hard to see. Yeah, there it is. That's under the paint, folks. And there's a black mark there under the paint. Alright, roof time. Going up on top of the roof. So, they repainted this part of the roof. First of all, there's white specks left over everywhere. I don't know if that shows up. There's white specks everywhere, scratches everywhere. But that's not the worst of it. So I had to remove this trim piece here. But look, it's not installed properly again. Look at that massive gap. Let's go look at the passenger side now. Alright, we're on the passenger side now. And look at this one. Way less of a gap, but still not installed correctly. And have a look here. All this white primer stuff, whatever it is, when you repaint, you know, just left behind. It's all over the truck, actually. They said they washed it before they gave it back to me. Just a terrible job. Terrible job. I forgot to mention, they just left my Tacoma badge off. So obviously they took it off to repaint the door, but yeah, then they just left it here. Actually, that's on the seat, but I put it here. Yep. Left this in here. Yeah. Just terrible. So I'm on my way back to the dealer, and this time I'm not going to be nice.